Famous YouTube creators were able to get a small business loan because of the pandemic, but do we know if that money is going to the right place? From Rich TV Studios in Hollywood, it is Andy to tell you everything about your favorite YouTubers and people who get money from relief pandemic funds. But obviously subscribe first before getting the video. Let's talk about Jeffree Star and Mr. receiving a small business loan when they applied for federal relief funds from COVID-19, because it's a juicy one. Okay, so if you don't know, Mr. is a huge YouTube creator with over 42 million subscribers. His videos consist of clickbait challenges with winners winning money, and he also donates hundreds of thousands of dollars to charities or people in need. Now, donating to charity and giving away money is great, but it's really interesting for this entirety because there are challenges where there's up to $800,000 being given away. Don't know how that happens, but it's a thing. When the news came out that Mr. Beast's YouTube company got between $350,000 and $1 million in pandemic relief funds, people were really cautious about how he's actually going to use the money. One tweet says, quote, "Love that Mr. Beast is taking funds for what's basically a lottery channel, but none of the small restaurants I knew could get a loan." Now, really, a lot of people are confused because celebrities and other famous individuals are asking for money and getting it when they're not really having a lot of people work on teams, or in comparison to restaurants and other businesses, prevent layoffs of their staff and others happening. So let's talk about it. As of June of this year, 1 in 5 workers in America are either currently claiming unemployment benefits or waiting to get them. And then there's some of us who are saying the federal relief loans are not enough, which they aren't enough. More than 150 economists have told Congress that more relief is needed to help Americans to avoid prolonged suffering and even stunted economic growth. Now, it's important to make sure that you support small businesses because they're not backed always by big franchises and companies, but also if you are a person who gets symptoms of COVID-19, again, as always to reiterate, if you get symptoms, get tested and isolate when possible. Again, some symptoms include just a list: fever or chills, cough, a shortness of breath, fatigue, body aches, and a loss of taste and smell, and most importantly, nausea. And last but not least, make sure you're avoiding large groups because it can spread within condensed spaces and large amounts of people. Also, just to bring back the story, Jeffree Star is another person who got some relief funds for all this. Jeffree has over 17 million subscribers on YouTube, and he owns the company Jeffree Star Cosmetics. He also received between $350,000 and $1 million in relief funds. Again, people are concerned because these large companies may be also reporting losses, but other small businesses are not being able to get these relief funds when they have to lay off or even go bankrupt because of COVID-19. One tweet says, "Jeffree Star received federal relief funds that were meant for small businesses." Excuse me? Why are people who already make a good amount of money getting these relief loans? It's not for them. Another point to make is that both of these companies almost run completely online, both with shops and their YouTube channel. They both have been posting content throughout the pandemic, which is making them money. I just want to reiterate also, there are companies across the board, there are people across the board, there is the entire world that is losing money and at risk at this time. Obviously, people do need funds, but some do need it more than others, and we're seeing a lot of foreclosures, a lot of businesses go under, and it's really important to, again, help the small businesses. But what do you think in the comments down below? Let us know. Do you think these funds should have been given to Jeffree Star and Mr. Beast? Let us know in the comments down below. But for more social media news, head to whatstrending.com. Follow me, Lalwani. I'll see you real soon. Real soon.